There are 2.45 million blue badges in the UK, and they allow people to park close to where they're going in a larger bay and often for free. It's a great scheme, but it does need to be enforced. People who are not picking up or dropping off a disabled person are taking advantage of the scheme, and what we need to do is prevent them from doing that so that the genuinely disabled people can benefit from the use of the blue badge. Misuse is using somebody else's blue badge to park on a yellow line or in a disabled bay. I'm afraid people target disabled people's cars and actually steal their blue badges. They'll then use a stolen badge, or they'll sell that stolen badge on, someone else will use it. They also make or buy fake badges, and that's what we're going to look at today. Remember, we're looking at a criminal offence, and members of the public should not approach people they believe are using a fake stolen badge or somebody else's badge. They should report it to the police or the local authority. Blue badges are used around the world, and in Europe there are reciprocal agreements between the governments that you can use a badge issued by another member state. So, for example, you can use a French badge in England and an English badge in France. We've got some examples of fake foreign badges, and that's what we're going to focus on today. We're going to look at 4 ways in which we can spot fake foreign badges. The first thing is demonstrated by a French badge. What we've got here is a photocopy, a low quality photocopy of a French badge that's being used in the UK. The first thing to look at is the photograph, which is flush with the paper. The photograph should normally be stuck onto the back of the badge. So that's the first way in which we can tell it's a photocopy. The next thing we're looking at is the lines. There are black lines at the top and at the bottom where somebody has actually cut out the badge with scissors. It's been photocopied onto a piece of white paper and they've cut around the edge of the blue badge. They've then laminated the badge. The colour is wrong and the density of the blue is wrong. This badge is actually falling apart and is actually a very low quality French photocopy, and that wouldn't be valid in the UK. The next thing we're going to look at is a fake Polish badge. And what I want to draw to your attention here are the corners of the badge. The corners of a Polish badge should be rounded. Here we can see that these corners are square. If we look at another example, the person who's made this, which again is a photocopy of a Polish badge, has gone to some trouble to actually cut around the edges to try and make them look rounded. But if we look at this corner here and this corner here, we can actually see that the lines are straight. They've then put laminate around with curved edges on the laminate. So the first thing was a photocopy of a badge. The second thing are the corners of a Polish badge. If we look at these 2 badges, we'll see that the word president is spelt differently. On this one, P-R-E-Z-Y, and on this one, P-R-E-R-Z-Y. So this actually has a spelling mistake on it. This is a manufactured Polish fake badge. The back of the badge is blank, and the person who purchases this badge can actually put their own photograph on the back, sign it, date it, and then use that in the UK. The fourth thing I want to look at is a very low quality Polish fake badge. The corners are wrong, the colour is wrong. The laminate is very poor, and what we can actually see here is that this is 2 photographs stuck together, and here we can read where it says Fujifilm. So again, that's fake. Use of that to get free parking is fraud, and people who do that will be arrested. We're looking at criminal offences. Under no circumstances should members of the public be approaching people who they believe are misusing blue badges, be they lost or stolen, or genuine but misused. Report it to the police or the local authority. They will carry out an investigation.